My name is Sheikh Said Krumah from Liberia. I just watched a video by Christian Prince, and the video is so funny, and he looks so myopic and so limited that he does not understand anything in his life. Even a kindergarten student is better than him in comprehension. This brother read from the Quran, and he interpreted it in a form that if you give that particular English written of the translation of the Quran to any student, says 8th grade student, he will not interpret it the way he interpreted it. And I think he was debating with one of our brothers from Indonesia by the name of Ramsek. But first of all, before I go far, let me read this Quran verse and interpret it for us. Then we come back to tell you how he interpreted it. The Quran said in Quran chapter 2 verse 178, "O you who believe, retribution or retaliation is prescribed for you in the matter of the slain, the free for the freed, and the slave for the slave, and the female for the female. But if any remention is made to anyone by his aggrieved brother, then prosecution should be made according to usage, and payment should be made to him in a good manner. This is an alleviation from your Lord and your law and mercy. So whoever exceeds the limit after this, he shall have a painful chastisement." The verse is telling us that God is prescribing the way that how if you must retaliate for killing somebody in your family, this is the way God is explaining to you, prescribing it for you. That a man for a man, a free man for a free man, a slave man for a slave man, a free woman for a free woman, a slave woman for a slave woman. And if one of you forgave his brother, the aggrieved family forgave their other family for what transpired, for killing someone from their family, they want to bring about settlement, then he said the prosecution should be done properly, and what's supposed to be given should be just. And if anybody exceed that, you will receive a painful chastisement from your Lord. Now, this brother says that Quran is telling us that if, for instance, I kill somebody else's wife, I shouldn't be killed. And God forgave me, I shouldn't do that. He has to be like, and I would never do that in my life. But if I kill somebody else's wife, they should bring my wife to kill my wife in place of that. When you learn that one from, and which tafsir told you that? Islam is a just religion. My wife did not do anything. Why she should be killed for my crime that I committed? Maybe that is in your religion and it's not in our religion. Maybe when the Mosaic law came down to you as a Christian, that's what you were doing. But not for Muslims. We don't do that. Let us tell you the reason that the voice was revealed. That how the man interpreted it. That they used to, Muhammad told his people to kill man for woman, woman for man. How did you get that? Show me one tafsir book that is saying that. You're not going to find it. I challenge you. Call me. Call me. Ask me to send you my WhatsApp number. Then you can call me. You have a debate on the issue. Let me play with you in front of the whole wide world. that you don't understand anything. You are so limited and so myopic and so unprecedented in your thinking that you cannot proffer any good idea in any sense. Now, let me tell you the reason of the revelation of this verse. In the days before Prophet Muhammad, before the revelation came to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, peace and blessing be upon him, the region had got two bigger tribes, Bani Qurayza and Bani Nadir. Bani Qurayza was so bigger than Bani Nadir. But Bani Qurayza were also strong militarily, economically, socially, and politically than Bani Nadir. So what they used to do, if a son or man from Bani Nadir, Bani Qurayza, killed a free man, that means a free man from the Bani Qurayza, kill a free man from Bani Nadir, the Bani Qurayza will offer a slave as a retribution to be killed in place of that slave man from the Bani Qurayza family. But if it happened that Bani Nadir or free men killed from the Bani Qurayza, that free men will be killed from the Bani Nadir. And if a woman killed from Bani Nadir kill somebody, Bani Nadir woman kill somebody from Bani Qurayza will demand from the Bani Nadir to bring a man to be killed in place of that woman that is killed in Bani Qurayza. Look at the injustice there. King Quran said, no, that is not fair. If you must do that your way, then it should be a free man for a free man, a free woman for a free woman, a slave for a slave. You see what Quran is saying? But they may turn everything around in a form so that he can lie to his listeners again that Quran is injustice. That is a blatant lie, Mr. Christian Brains. Now, and he said again when he was talking to this brother, he made the brother to go to his laptop to check, and he told him, why he told him? He told the man that, in fact, how you're going is important that he changed the law. God, law cannot be changed. But the brother is too limited. He cannot understand anything. He does not read the Quran, does not even know the Quran. They can't even understand Arabic. Neither does he understand English. How can he know Quran? He can never know the Quran. Now, let me tell you, Mr. Christian Prince, and people like you and your listeners and those that follow you, that you guys are limited upstairs here. You don't understand anything. God said in Quran chapter 1 verse 106, if we remove a verse in the Quran, it will be a verse like it or better than it. So God did not just change the Quran chapter 2 verse 178 and throw it away. Never. He brought something better than it. And that is in Quran chapter 5 verse 45. Go and read it, research for it. That better than it. And you will see the Quran chapter 2 verse 178 embedded in Quran chapter 5 verse 45. How Quran chapter 5 verse 45 reads. النفس والنفس بالنفس والعين بالعين والأنف بالأنف والأذن بالأذن. It said a life for a life, and an eye for an eye, and a nose for a nose, and an ear for an ear, and a tooth for a tooth. Now, the way it used to be that they would bring somebody different to KE in place another person during the before Islam. You know what God did? They said no. In fact, if a retribution must take place, or for retaliation must take place, it must be like this. The person that killed, he is the same person that must be killed. A soul for a soul. A soul for a soul. I kill somebody, I should be killed. Nobody else can come bring, they can bring anybody else to replace me. Look at how the law is refined. I did my crime. I committed my crime. I should bear the penalty of the crime that I committed. Not any other person. This is what the Quran is saying. And if you bust somebody else's eye, they bust your eye. If you bust the rear eye, then your right eye will be bust. If you bust the left eye, then your left eye will be bust. If you cut the man left ear, then your left ear will be cutting off. If you cut the man the right ear, then your right ear will be cutting off. It's a break end of your teeth, that the same thing that will break in your mouth. So you see, our Quran is just a year. And you will see that that law, without obligating and throwing away, is embedded in another law that is better than it. So, my beloved brothers and sisters, the brother does not understand anything. This is the end of this video. If you like it, press the button like, but if you dislike it, you can press the button dislike. And I'm asking you to subscribe to this video so you can receive my new video. And don't forget to leave your comment. And I'm asking also any good Muslims around the world, please, you can, if you have anything to sponsor us, we are looking for sponsorship to sponsor our channel, because we are financially limited and we are not strong enough to buy cameras and stuff to do better video than what we are doing today. We want to advance from this level, so we are asking for stability for any Muslim from anywhere in the world to please help us. As a greeting in peace in Islam, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.